Hi everyone. What day is it today? Thursday now? I've lost track already. Thank you for those of you that have sent in some work. It's been really nice to see what you've been up to and really great to see some of your math and English and your geography work. So thank you. Please keep sending that stuff in. I'm really loving seeing that. This morning we're going to do some maths and English like we normally do. So we start with maths, or I suppose if you've already done English, then we're going to move on to maths. And we're going to carry on with shape, but today we're going to look specifically at 2D shapes. So first of all, can you remember what is the difference between a 2D shape and a 3D shape? Have a think. So a 2D shape is a flat shape and a 3D shape is a solid fat shape that you can hold. So we said yesterday that you can't hold a 2D shape because it's got to be on something, but 3D shape is one that you can pick up. So today we're going to have a look at the features of the shape that make it unique, and we call these features their properties. So in English, when we look at features of a narrative or features of a newspaper report, we talk about the things that make that genre different to any other genre. And similarly, that's what we're going to be doing in maths today. So we're going to be looking at the features that make one shape different to the other shapes. However, we are calling them properties in maths and we call them features in English. So 2D shapes have got different properties to 3D shapes, so they've got different names. So for 2D shapes, these features include the number of sides, the number of corners, if it's got any angles, and the lines of symmetry. So today we're going to specifically look at the sides, the corners and the angles. Before we move on to that, right, so sides then. I've drawn a shape on my whiteboard and hopefully you can see that it's a rectangle. So the sides of the rectangle are simply the lines around the edge of the side. So this has got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides and they are all straight. It's also got 4 corners, hasn't it? 1 there, 2, 3 and 4. So it's got 4 corners. And they're all the same angle. So the angle is the bit that we measure that goes inside. So what we call, this has got the angle that we call right angles, which I'm not sure if you would have learnt that in year 1 already. But this is the section inside the corner. So corners and angles are really interrelated. So if you've got corners, you're going to have angles. And lines of symmetry we're not going to look at in much detail today. We're going to move on to that tomorrow. So if you're not sure what any of those features mean, have a little rewind and see if you can have another listen and see if that makes sense then, or you can ask your adult if you're still not sure. Okay, so I'm going to describe a shape by its properties and I'd like you to see if you can guess the shapes that you're describing. So I'm describing, sorry. You don't need to write anything down for this. You can just call out or tell your adult if you're there with somebody watching this. You don't have to write anything down. So the shape I'm going to describe, it has got 3 corners. So I might already tell you what sort of shape it's going to be. It has got 3 straight sides and it has got 3 angles. It's a triangle. Well done if you said triangle. Okay, let's have another go. I'm going to describe a shape that has got 1 side. Can you have a think? So it's not just 1 side, it's 1 curved side. That might help you. It's got 0 corners and 0 angles. What shape do you think it's going to be? A circle. Well done if you got that. Okay, so have a go now, as it's your turn. See if you can choose a shape from the picture on the PowerPoint and describe the shape using its properties to somebody in your household. Can they guess what it is? If you haven't got someone there with you at the moment, maybe you could try this a bit later, or you can just think to yourself what you would say to your adult if they are there. Okay, pause the video, off you go. Okay, well done if they got it, good job. So we're going to do I say, you say, we say. So I'm going to say it and then I hope you're going to say it. It seems a bit funny saying it to a computer, but here we go. Okay, properties are what makes a shape unique. Properties of a 2D shape are their sides, corners, angles, and lines of symmetry. Good job. Okay, so today we are going to record, so we're going to write down the properties of 2D shapes into your book or your piece of paper, whatever you're working on today. So let's have a go with this one. What shape is this? Hopefully you all said a triangle. So we're going to start off. How many sides has this triangle got? So it's got 3 sides. How many corners has it got? 3 corners. And how many angles has it got? 3 angles. Good job if you got that one right. Let's have a go at another one. What's this shape? So I hope you said it's a circle. How many sides has a circle got? 1 side, well done. How many corners has it got? 0 corners. And how many angles has it got? It's got 0 corners. How many angles would it have? 0 angles, well done. Okay, your task for today then, just like we have done together, sort of, on the last slide, is to work through these shapes and record the properties of each shape. So, the first one you've got is the triangle, then you're going to move on to circle, which we've done together. Then you can have a go at your square, rectangle, and I'd like you to try the rhombus as well. So you need to draw this table into your book or onto your paper, and if you can't draw the table, then you can just draw the shape and write the features, the properties, sorry, next to it. So once you've done your table, if you're doing it, make sure you draw the shape and write its name first, then count how many sides it has, then go on to how many corners the shape has, then how many angles the shape has. And if you'd like to have a go at adding the lines of symmetry, you can, but we're going to talk more about this tomorrow, so don't worry if you don't do that today. Okay, so pause the video and have a go at this now. Okay, finally, your challenge for today is to draw your own shape and describe it using its properties. So, I had a go at drawing my own shape. Haven't got a name for it, I'm not sure what it is, but I would describe it saying it's got 1, 2, 3 straight sides and 1 curved side, so that's 4 sides in total. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 corners and 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. And I would say it's got no lines of symmetry. Okay, so have a go at drawing your own shape just like I've done mine as your challenge today, and then have a go at describing it using its features. Good job, well done guys. Don't forget to send me what you get up to, I'd love to see, and I will see you later. Bye.